Hello everyone, my name's Emma and I was on Coach 4 going to Lords for a couple of years, and the memories I have are just amazing. I'm here to talk about thanks and faith and how they intertwine for me, and how Coach 4, especially Coach 4, as well as the whole Lord's pilgrimage, helped me regain my faith. Not that I'd lost it, but I didn't know really where I was at in terms of faith and how I felt about happiness and acceptance, and so I just really want to talk about that today. So first of all, I'd like to say that when I applied for a completely different coach. I can't even remember now. I think it was Coach 2, Coach 8, and obviously I didn't get onto that coach, and I was put onto Coach 4. I had no idea who I was going to be on the coach with, and when I turned up to the meeting, I was a few meetings behind because I was not accepted at first, and I was put on the waiting list. And when I turned up after a few meetings, and everyone had already been getting to know each other and been going for a few years before me, I was really nervous, and everyone there made me feel really welcome. I saw a few people turning their head and being like, "Oh, is that Emma Wilson?" You know, knowing from being in different schools and things, and I just felt really accepted straight away. Everyone was really friendly, really supportive, and again, I didn't know a lot about Lords. It had only been spoken about a small amount in St. Peter's School, and so I was just stepping into a situation that I wasn't entirely comfortable with. I suffer with anxiety, and it was uncomfortable, I've got to say, but there were some girls that went to my high school, and everyone really made me feel comfortable. So first, thanks is to them for everyone making me feel really welcomed. Secondly, obviously the coach staff. No one wanted you to feel left out. Everyone was asking the right questions, and everyone was making sure that you didn't know anything. You were involved. They got you answering the questions. They got you getting to know different people, putting you in different situations that you might not have been comfortable with, but it was the right thing to do. So going to Lords the first time, I really honestly didn't know what to expect, and wow, it was eye-opening. That's why I went back a couple of times more, and I was supposed to go back again, and I ended up pregnant with my first child, Ayana, who is lovely, and maybe one day I can take her on the journey with me. We can go and have a journey of faith together, which would be lovely. So again, as I say, I wasn't really sure about my faith. No, I was true in my Christianity, but I really didn't know how it represented me, how I felt about it, and how I can say this is my story of faith. And really, Lords is my story of faith. It is completely my story of faith. It is the sense of community. It is the family, friendship, love, sharing, everything about that. Everything about if you are in a situation, happy, sad, confused, conflicted, no matter what, your family, your Coach 4 family, your whole Lord's Pilgrimage family will be there to support you. Experiencing everything different every single different day, whether it be going to the San Frey or going down to the cathedrals, and having the underground mass. It was just eye-opening from the second that you got there. It's a completely different world, and well, it's hard to explain until you get there and you see what I'm talking about. It's so lovely, it's heartwarming, and everyone around, whoever you meet, just want to support you, enhance your faith. And what I really want to talk about is the acceptance I felt from everybody, whether it was coach staff, the other pilgrims who were coming with me to help everyone else, or the pilgrims themselves who were in the wheelchairs and who were just so grateful for our help. And the acceptance and the love that I felt personally, it was overwhelming, and that's what made me want to go again. And I just believe that Lourdes is the best place for anyone, religious or not. If you want to feel love, support, help, you want to reach out for someone just to say, yeah, I've got you, I know where you're coming from. Whether they do, you know, they've got your back. Someone will show you that support. And it's a tough experience. It's a struggle. There are a lot of times when you think, I'm exhausted, I could do with a lie-in, but you know you've got to get up at 6 o'clock the next morning, get down to the Sanfrae, do your duties, and it's accepting that struggle, just as Jesus accepted his duties to us, and when Jesus accepted the cross, and you know, he accepted his journey. He knew what he had to do. He had to put himself there for us. He saved us in his own way. He said, this is it, this is the journey I've got to take, this is the struggle I've got to get through, and I accept my pain, I accept my suffering for the love of others. And I think that's what is so unique and powerful about all of us. We are unique, we are powerful for the sacrifice that we've made. We pay our money, we get on that coach, we travel those hours, you know, in not the most comfortable positions, but we do it for love, we do it for helping people, and it's great, it's fantastic. And I'm sad everyone's missing out this year, you know, and I can't wait to go back in the future, and I'm sure you all can't too. So God bless to all of you, and see you there soon. Bye.